Hello, my name is Rick Schell, and thank you for joining me in the effects of empathy in the manufacturing workplace. Why are we all here? To talk about the effects of empathy in the manufacturing workplace. That is the career field that I chose, was manufacturing. The problem is that there is a lack of empathy in the manufacturing workplace today. And that is causing, I believe, a lack in production. The purpose of this research is to shed light on this issue and show that increased empathy in the workplace, can increase production in turn. Right here on this slide, we will see the statistics to the yes and no questions of my anonymous questionnaire survey. As you can see, 100% of the participants in the survey were from the manufacturing workforce. So the data is 100% authentic. Now, 73% of people that took the survey have witnessed personally empathy used in the manufacturing workplace. Also, that same 73% have said that their company has implemented empathy in their core values. But the alarming statistic in all of this is only 55% of those employees were happy. Now, the opinion of overall impact of empathy in the manufacturing workplace. What I did was I created a Likert scale, which ranks from 1 to 5 on the questionnaire their feelings towards implementing empathy into the workplace. I gave them 5 options of very ineffective, ineffective, neutral, effective, or strongly effective. At first glance, you can see that 0% said that ineffective or strongly ineffective voted 0. So no one thinks that a lack of empathy will increase production. If you take a closer look, the 27% were strongly effective or effective. If you combine those two into just effective in general, that adds up to 54 participants. More than half thought the implementation of empathy in the workplace would increase production. Now, some unexpected data that I came across was I asked everyone if empathy was a problem in your workplace. One quote that I was given was, yes, giving some empathy could improve mental health. However, too much empathy could make an individual weak or soft. I, for one, did not see this coming and was kind of blindsided by this information. I did not consider that an employee would become weak, soft, or complacent, as you will, in their production if someone showed them empathy. It just never crossed my mind that creating a complacent employee would be a problem of implementing empathy. The expected data that I expected was 100% of participants in the questionnaire were manufacturing workers. I wanted all of my data to be 100% accurate and effective in this study. So, what better place to get this data for empathy in the manufacturing workplace than actually asking manufacturing employees? And something that I was expecting and was not shocking was empathy in the workplace is a problem. In conclusion, a quote that I came across writing my business report was challenging times can make expressing empathy more difficult. If you don't know what that means, it means that you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself mentally and physically. And you have to especially take care of yourself if you are in leadership. If you are in leadership and you do not have it all together, there's no way that you can show empathy and understanding towards an individual if you're struggling yourself. That was one surprising thing that I came across in my research, was to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. So if you want an increase in production, implement empathy in your workplace, and in turn, you will see a vast increase in production. Now, is there any questions from the audience? Yes.
What made you pick this topic?
What made me pick this topic was I have been working in the manufacturing workplace for the last 6 to 7 years. And I have worked for a lot of companies that have not implemented empathy and have caused my own mental health struggles. And I want to make sure that whoever sees this report can in turn do right by themselves and implement empathy in their own ways so no one has to suffer like I did. Is there any other questions? Yes.
Do you have any personal recommendations on how employers can implement empathy in the workplace?
I do. My personal recommendation is you should promote within. Instead of hiring someone outside, say a supervisor that has no experience, you should hire someone that was a team lead that was inside of your company to become that supervisor. Because the team lead had to once be in your shoes to understand your job. The higher up someone goes that started at the bottom in the company will have more empathy towards you because they understand where they came from and how to get there. They will understand your struggles as much as anyone else. Instead of finding someone who was rightly qualified and had everything right on their resume coming from outside. Now, is there any other questions? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you all have a great evening and good night.